Alright, let's get it. Alright, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. I know this is going to be a hot topic, one that you guys are very interested in, and if you click this video, here's my take of it, what's going to happen, right? Or what my take of how we're looking from two things. I'm trying to make the video short. Try to keep it within 5 minutes of how I would scalp it, and then another 5 minutes of how I would swing this pair. This cryptocurrency. So quick recap, obviously we saw the breakout in 2007 to 2000 and it never returned. And it's been kind of capped out on this year and last year right around the 10,000 mark. The closest it got to was 14,000 before everybody started selling the Bitcoin back down. But we got momentum when we got down to the 4,000 support level, key level here. That's where we rally from. So that's where we rally again. So I'm sure everybody's looking at this possible trend line break. So we broke that trend line, breaking this trend line, maybe possibly creating a key level again to keep watching. It's at 10,000 mark. If we can close with an engulfing candle there, we will be retesting a lot of levels here. We got this one, we got this one, we got this one here. So I guess I'll do the opposite. If you're swinging trading, create an alert here. So I would say let's create an alert. Bitcoin crossing trend line, horizontal. Yeah, that's a trend line. So I'll say okay, create. So now I have an alarm here that when it crosses the 10,000 mark and closes bullish, right, from the engulfing candle, then we would take the trade, and our stop loss would be, let's say your day trading, right, will be, you could put it under this candle here, so that's the 90. So let's say we put a stop loss here once we get a break up here. So let's do our long position here. Let's go to here and there. That is our target price of where we're at. So let's publish this. Bitcoin USD swing day trade or daily chart. Say it breaks 10,000, closes, confirmation with the close of a fully engulfed. Cannot spell, guys. Apologies. Bullish candle. And we'll date it 5/31. Category. Now let's just say chart pattern. Okay. So that is now published on mine. So cool. Now we can delete this. Alright, delete all these lines. Let's go here. Remove all drawings. Okay, now let's go to the 1 minute chart. Now, 1 minute. So let's just kind of take a recap. So I initially saw the price has spiked up to right around here. It was massively overbought, so I would try to put a sell, but obviously my broker wouldn't let me do anything, so I just gotta bear the stress of not making anything out of this. So Bitcoin definitely is a unique pair to trade. Just for talking sakes, you know, we see a flag here. Let's see, flag slash triangle here before it really broke, right? See that price is falling, and you also see we're still continuing to create lower lows here, and after it broke here we really ran down. And what Bitcoin likes to do is it'll run for a good 5 minutes and spike back up, and run and spike back up. It's very volatile, and make sure you size your trades accordingly and don't be too overconfident, because you're gonna get, you know, prices that can go from like 94 all the way to 97 within a matter of 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 30 minutes. So just be careful. And it could be a matter of literally 5 minutes. We can go from 100 points. So what I realized about this pair is that momentum trading does help. It does kind of the same concept, right? You see price breaking lows, breaking highs. But what I say is just kind of let price develop itself for you. Kind of creates its own structure. See where prices are rejecting, where it's bouncing from. You could place, you know, buy stops, sell stops here. And then once it broke, pull back here, saw that. If it broke right here, you could have taken it, you know, because it pulled back, so you're not too sure how far it's going to pull back. But the moment where it starts to approach that high again, you should be wary that if we break and close above here, we're going to go up. So this could be your profit right there. You know, if you want to be very conservative and sure that we're going to get a buy back up, you're going to want to wait. So let's put some drawing to this. So price initially went up here, right? But it rejected. So that's your red flag. Okay. So that means that we may pull back down and then retest and then go back down here. However, what happened was that we came down, created a flag here, and we broke that, right? We closed finally above. That's where you'll place your buy entry, right? And you kind of let price go by itself. So do a long position here. So you took price here, let's say. Here around here you took your profit. That's your quick, you know, scalp slash swing. You know, scalps you're not in the market more than maybe you know, if you catch a good one in an hour, but no more than that. So you're just trying to catch what you can during the day, and you know, make what you can and just pip and dip. So you can even 5 minutes a good time frame to look at. But if you really truly want to scalp some quick ones, just, you know, like I said again, trade the breakouts. Just make sure you manage your trade accordingly. So for example, you see market structure, right? So we see here creating higher lows, and we see price creating higher lows. But the main part you want to wait for is, okay, now when it comes back up and breaks this level, right, we take a sell. For example, if you took one, let's say down here, probably wouldn't be the best, but if you set your stops to here, then you even have more arsenal to add more trades down here. So for example, right, it broke that low, retest. There wasn't much of a confirmation down there. You could take a risk and, you know, say, okay, that looks good. Let's take our, you know, stop loss to be conservative. We're in a 1 minute time frame, nothing too scary about. We're managing our trade sizes. We're not trying to hit, you know, a jackpot with this. So taking a short position, sorry. So we'll go here. So that's our entry. Actually, our entry will be down here, right? We want to make sure. So it came down here, rejected, came down here, broke it finally. Now we got a trending candle saying to the downside. So we're like, okay, we're going in. Our stop loss would actually be the high of that pullback. So let's just move this so we can see there. And so we got that. And let's say we're looking to kind of get the best of the market, right? The most of the market. So then we got this price there. Price came back up close to, you know, where that was, but we're still in the money because our stop loss is way up here at the 96.80 level, no, 96.90 level. And the price came back up to 96.60. And then we broke again. Here, confirmation engulfing. But you want to wait for, I would go in because it's engulfing, so I would actually go in here. Because if it has a wick, I would be wary of where it's going to be. So now I have two trades running. I can move this trade to break even, right? So I got a free trade, got another trade that's going to be running the same risk, or depending on how your plan is, just do that accordingly, and kind of conduct the same concept here. And if this one was still running, right, just speculation wise, obviously we know how things are when it's live, so bear with me here as I speculate. Those are just kind of things you can do on a 1 minute chart, right? And again, you're looking for just breakouts and confirmation from the breakout, taking momentum. You're not taking reversals, you're not doing anything, you're just looking at price. Sorry, not saying taking reversal. What I mean by that is that you're just not thinking that, okay, price is oversold and it's overbought, so I'm gonna buy. Oh, I'm gonna sell when it's, you know, overbought. Oh, I'm gonna buy when it's oversold, and just thinking in that concept. No, we're not. We're looking at what price is telling us. Price is telling us that, oh, we're gonna be going higher. And it could be like this kind of situation where you buy it, and let's say you stood there too long, right? When it came back down, break even. But even if you're up here, maybe move your stops to break even. So those are just some challenges and things you can look at. But as you look at this, you know, prices continue to fall. Some things to keep in mind. Prices falling, right? Falling, still falling. You know, nothing has come up yet. But if you held that trade, you would probably been stopped out up here, right? But some things you can look at is possibly get entries here when price broke close. No. And those are some things. Otherwise, if you want to simplify it for yourself, I would advise going to at least the 5 minute chart to kind of catch those, and maybe, you know, don't try to go for too much profits because we're scalping. So maybe just try to be, maybe 100 points is your target, right? From 9,500 to 9,600, or just 10 points, right? In size accordingly. And, you know, just because you just want to in and out, then maybe you hit 10 of those a day and you're good to go for the day for Bitcoin. And depending on your broker, some brokers give you some pretty nice spreads. I know when you're doing the FTMO challenge specifically, the spreads are pretty nice. They're not too big, so compared to other brokers when it comes to that. So 5 minute, you know, just there are some pretty nice market movement or volatility if that's what you're looking for quick ranges. But with volatility comes, you know, very unique situations you could put yourself into without even knowing. So just be wary and be careful. Also use trend lines to your advantage. You know, you can see that we're creating higher highs, but the price comes back down, create higher lows. So you just gotta be wary of what the market is revealing itself to you. You could look at a higher time frame, but it becomes very wicky, and the sense of direction is a bit more clear and much simpler. But you kind of get this, you know, tight consolidation, breakout, tight consolidation, breakout, tight consolidation. Market's moving like mad here. Let's just pull our charts back together here. As you can see, creating higher highs from a daily chart, and we see a top level of the, like I said, the 10,000 mark is a key level. So for swing trading, this is your key zone here. Is okay, what does price do when it hits this 10,000 mark? Do we hold that level? If we hold that level, buyers are going to get in. They're saying that seems like people are selling right when it approaches the 10,000 mark, right around that mark right there. So right around this zone. So this zone here is a key zone to be watching for you guys here. So yeah, that's just my small little recap with Bitcoin. Let me know what you think. It's not the best, but you know, just something for you guys to share with you guys to take with yourself as an arsenal on top of your strategies that you're doing. But I just like to look at price action, trend lines. You know, I don't really look at candle patterns really. The only ones I really like to look at is wicks and engulfing candles, because they show momentum and they show rejection. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up, and we'll continue to keep making these videos. We'll see how long I last before I get burnt out with doing these, but they definitely helped me reassess my trading plan, risk management plan, and how I continue to scale up and accomplish things I want to do on my end. So with that, have a good one.